We back with episode 4.
Yes,
we
sir.
got my brother. We got my boy. We got Mr. My mama called me Zay, but it's only one Carlisle, by the way. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
You just dropped an amazing project, right?
Appreciate it.
Teaching man how to fish.
For sure.
And it was a big build up to it. Put us in the mindset of how that came about.
The title or
just the whole project itself?
So it's crazy because it's a lot of songs on this project that I've been doing. Probably some of them probably 2 years old. I think the oldest one is probably like 2.5 years ago.
Yeah.
Old from that I recorded. So I've been recording from 2 years ago till I say about 2-3 months ago. All creativity in those 2 years of span came out on this project. So you're getting a lot of like different feels on this project. So it's an amazing project. I hope everybody go check it out. The title came, I was just in my neighborhood chilling, and one of my like young OGs, he pulled up and we were just chopping it up, and he was just talking about how like food prices going up and about the economy basically. And he was saying like, if a nigga don't know how to fish, then how a nigga gonna eat?
Yeah.
And that kind of stuck with me that day. And he didn't even know he gave me the title. That's what that was the most like interesting thing about the shit. Like he didn't even know that I was gonna take off with that.
Right.
Cause you just you sit in the neighborhood, you might hear a little bit of everything. So, but when I go to my neighborhood, I try to soak up as much game as I can get.
Where did that mindset come from?
It kind of naturally happened. Just hanging around my biological father, running into some of my uncles I ain't seen me since I was little kids and stuff like that. Just catching the whiff of shit.
Yeah. Just
catching the whiff of the neighborhood, coming back, hearing stories or hearing what they went through or hearing how they could have changed what they went through. And, you just soak all that shit up and try to be the best that you can be out of that. Because all of those dudes are some stand-up dudes.
Yeah.
Like, these ain't no, like, peon ass, you know what I'm saying, dudes. Like,
right.
These dudes done did things, done went to jail, done got out, changed their lives. So these are some people you might kind of want to listen to. Like,
yeah, for sure.
They done did everything that you think you wanted to do or might have done. These folks have been on earth twice as long as you. So it's really a blessing to even have that certain type of knowledge, you know what I'm saying, to even receive from niggas like that. So I just try to soak that shit up.
You don't see there's a big gap between, the elders and the young dudes, right?
Of course.
So it's good to see you really bridging that gap. You know what I'm saying? And embracing it.
Right.
But I want to get into it. 3+1. Zone 4.
Oh,
3+1. What that
I don't
mean?
think slow niggas even really peep that.
What that mean to you?
It's a zone from where we from where I'm from. And, it's something that we proud of. You got a lot of people that came from that side of town before this was even called that. It's so crazy because my uncles originated SWATs.
Right, okay.
The name SWATs. So, like, my old heads from my granddad's house, and they stay across the street, my uncles, and they both brothers.
You just said some legendary shit.
No, G shits. So, the SWATs, it came from Big Boy, my uncle, White Boy, my other uncle, Ken. They came up with SWATs, and it's called Southwest True Soldiers.
Okay. Word.
So that's what SWATs means. So when nigga be like SWATs or whatever, my folks came up with this shit.
That's hard.
So like that's why it's like that song came kind of organically. I wasn't aiming to make no zone type of song or whatever. It just happened how it happened. But it's a dope ass track.
It is. Now going through your whole album, what would you say is your favorite song right now?
I can't. It be different days.
Yeah.
It be different days. Like one day I might feel like this is my favorite one. Then the next day I might feel like this is my favorite one.
Yeah.
Then I hear somebody else say a quote or a bar from this song, so I be like, ooh, that shit did kind of hit me when I made that. But I mean, talking to D-Lo and Family are probably my most like touching songs on the album.
And you speak on talking to D-Lo, and you mentioned his name throughout your whole career.
Low key. Yeah.
Who is D-Lo to you?
He was a younger cat from my neighborhood, and I used to be the youngest until they came about to hang out, and and not even doing no street shit. Just, hang out. We might stay, it's summertime, we might stay outside till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. We all on the same street. Our parents been knowing each other, so it's like, it's no bad relationships or bad blood with anybody. Ain't nobody got to be in the house at no certain time because everybody family from the neighborhood. So he's a younger cat from my neighborhood, kind of did the right things. And his name was D'Angelo. Like I said, I hang with older dudes, so I'm cool with his daddy and shit. Yeah. So before he was even really coming outside and shit, and I'm not too much older than him, but I'm with his daddy and shit like that. We drinking beers and shit. So he like, so D-Lo come outside, tall ass nigga. Nigga about 6'5", lanky. And we play basketball on our street. We play every sport on our street, but we play basketball. That's what, everybody loved to play. So we played basketball on our street. And he was one of those dudes that, he went to school, he went to Fort Valley. He was just a nice dude from the neighborhood. One of those dudes that didn't smoke, didn't drink, but he's still outside every day. Everybody would make sure, like, troubling him would make sure, like, he good with anything. Even when he was a little nigga, like, they'd make sure he good, he could get something from the ice cream truck when they pull up. He was one of those type of dudes, like, he was always wanted to look out for D-Lo because he was like the prize, like, like, bro could be something. For sure. If he ain't gonna hoop, he's smart as hell. Like I said, he don't smoke or drink, so it's like, that was out the ordinary anyway, like, what? We passing the nigga, like, wait, like, nah, I'm good. We like, what? Because, everybody, try kind of feed into that when you, from certain parts of town, so. He was a great young nigga, man. And, he lost his life. It wasn't to no bullet or nothing. He lost his life. He was actually going to go get his master's. He was driving to his, he left Albany. He was going to Savannah, and he died in a car crash. He fell asleep behind the wheel and, passed away. So it was kind of tragic for my neighborhood because, he was like the dude that, like, did everything right. And it was kind of like, how the hell he died? And this nigga did everything right, and the niggas that doing everything bad or bad into people's eyes, they still out here doing what they want to do. So it's like, I just had to put that up for my guy because he believed in me with my music or whatever. He always tell me, like, I love your shit. Like, so that shit was kind of touching, very, very touching to me and my neighborhood at the time. So I just try to keep his name, man, kind of almost anything that I do because I know he would have did the same if he made it to where he made it to.
Break down the song "Family" because you get a little personal in it. You say some things that are often real that you went through. Break that down. Break that song down to us.
Okay, the first verse, the hook. The hook I'm
took us in to kick us up.
Yeah, the hook I'm talking about. My childhood, kind of where I grew up with my mom and her mom in the same household. Cause I don't know how old niggas is listening, but niggas' moms didn't have shit together in the 90s and shit. They stayed with their parents too at the same time trying to raise us. So I stayed with my grandma, at her house. The older you get, you kind of realize, like, people didn't have to let you stay in their house. Like, just cause you my family member don't mean I gotta, like, raise you on your, like, you know what I'm saying? You see some people out here like, man, you get that shit on your own. Like, I don't give a fuck because you got a kid or whatever going on. So that was like a blessing to a nigga for her to even take us in and, at the same time. So that's kind of the hook part about it. I talk about my granddad that I never seen before on my other side of my family. Kind of hook part a little bit. And then the verses are kind of about my real father and my stepfather. I just talk about how, my stepfather was, kind of like a street nigga. Like, he was around, but he was around for other things. But, much love to him. Changed my life, changed my family life forever. We will always be looked at as another, people say uppity or whatever, but I appreciate that because that's what it was. Yeah. So, that first verse is kind of about my stepdad, and then I lead into like the second verse about my real father and how like we got cool and we got so close to. Well, niggas think he kind of raised me, but he really didn't. Yeah. And I kind of bridged that gap with it, and I put all that together in one. Kind of crazy how I did it, cause my homeboy really influenced me to come up with the track, on spot. So. Yeah. We came up with that shit on spot. We dropped it.
Now, how does your relationship with your stepfather and your real father, how do those relationships help you as a man?
those two niggas never had a problem about my mom. They let you know, like, respect this side, respect this side.
Sure.
I'm not going to invade with this household because you raising my kids or whatever. I'm not going to invade with what you got going on either because this your real child or whatever at this certain time. Balance.
Yeah.
At the best,
That's
bro.
important.
Balance, because one parent is doing better than the other, but one parent does more than the other.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be, so-called doing better than the other. You know what I'm saying? So it's a balance, bro. It's like life.
You just dropped the gym.
It's like life, bro.
You just dropped the gym.
Because just because somebody have more money or that doesn't mean that the person that doesn't have the most money doesn't love you the same or more than that person that has money.
Yeah.
It just certain situations that happens. Everybody's not blessed to have money. Everybody's not going to have money. Yeah. So you got to appreciate the bullshit, you know what I'm saying, and appreciate the good shit at the same time. So, man, both of them niggas crazy though, man. I want to have my life another way, man. Yeah, both of them niggas is wild, bro. Wow.
You also give Mom Dukes the biggest shots out.
Every time.
You give her flowers.
Every time.
What has she meant, one, to you as a man, and seeing how supportive she is of your career?
You really don't think about it till you look at it.
Yeah.
Till you sit back and just be like, damn, what Duke's like? That's your mom, bro. Like, I don't know what. I really don't know no niggas saying out here fuck their mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas be like, fuck my dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck pops. But niggas really ain't out here saying fuck moms, because you gotta think about it, like how much somebody really love you to get off work, cook for you, take you to practice, make sure you clothes bathed, homework done, hygiene's up to par. Bro, that lady, you know what I'm saying? I hope just like any other mom. Yeah. But that lady is amazing, bro. Like, you can't teach that. You can't learn that from somebody else. That shit is just some shit that just motherhood, some shit that us as men would never know about.
Absolutely.
So you have to respect that shit, bro. Like
the utmost.
Yeah, and she loved the music because it's so real. It's so painted for her. Yeah. She doesn't have to think about words that I'm not mumbling. I'm not bubblegum with it. So she loves that, because she's kind of older, of course. So she loves the originality to it. So she loved that shit. I ain't gonna lie. She loved everything about the shit.
So in your career, you have had spurts of when you drop, but now it's like go time. When did that switch flip? Like, bro, it's my time right now.
I think as an artist, you have those times. Like, you don't really like, as a true artist, I feel like everybody has that deep, they get off like, let me save this. Mm-hmm. Or like, I think every true artist have this shit. Like, let me save this for this. Or this might not be the right timing for this. Or you might want somebody else to shine more than what you got going on at the time. Right. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't want somebody to overshadow you. So it's all about timing with that shit. Like, so I try to calculate that shit. And I don't want to over exaggerate people with my voice and my sound because it's so original. Right. And people don't get it every day. Right. So when you get it, I want you to be appreciative of it. Absolutely. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be like, oh yeah, I know you're gonna drop a song next week. For sure. Like, oh yeah, bruh finna drop that week. I mean, sure. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be like, hey, bruh said he finna drop in 2 months, bro. Yeah, you know what he gonna talk about. Like, I want it to be kind of like that. Like, I don't want it to be like, oh, nigga, shit, that show come on Friday. Yeah. You know, like, I want you to be like, I don't know when that show coming out, but I know I'm gonna watch it when it come out. So I just try to, be strategic with my shit. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just going with what I love and what I do. So me rushing the process, I don't know. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I be paused on shit because I got to go through real things for my music. I can't just drop every week. I can't drop every 2 days because I got to go through situations. I got to go through fallouts. I got to go through breakups. I got to go through rent can't be paid this month. I got to go through those certain things for me to talk about shit. That's what comes with the span of dropping. Yeah. But I need to do better because of course I need to listen to my fans and my supporters. because they tell me that I probably need to drop more. So I think this to go around, I'm gonna drop more this year though.
You know, I'm still waiting on. I forgot what the song is, but I'm still waiting on the song from you.
What is love?
What is? I hope you know. I'm still
waiting on what is love.
I'm still waiting for it.
That is
I'm still waiting for it.
That's one of those songs I got on the album is I Can't Lose You. I made that song like in. I think that's like 3 years ago.
Yeah,
bro.
I was about to say that was like 2018.
I used to let every girl hear it.
Yeah.
Before I got built my confidence to put it out,
Right.
because they love it. Females love it. So, but now you talking about it. What is love? Oh my,
hey, that was
banger.
And you don't sound like the typical Atlanta artist, right?
Yeah.
You are very lyrical, and you, like you said, you pronounce your words and you paint a picture. What are some of your influences? Who did you look up to as you was coming up in the music?
I don't want to say look up to, but my city.
Yeah.
From Atlanta. It's my city. Like, of course, you know, the T.I.s, the Jeezys, the Gucci's, the Andre 3000s, the Big Boys, the Goody Mob, the CeeLo Greens. Yeah. Like, them niggas is crazy, bro. I don't know what niggas is. This shit these days, bro, this shit ain't. Man, them folks really talking about something, man. Sure. Lights out on 166, man. Like, this shit. You know, so it be, those are kind of like my main influences for sure. I fuck with Cole when I was coming up. I think that was my, like, main dude I try to lock into with the Friday Night Light shit. Because, like, he was with the sports and the school shit. And they killed me. Like, because we never heard nobody really merge like that.
Both, yeah.
Yeah, we never really heard a nigga talk about school.
Because it wasn't made cool.
Yeah.
It was not made
cool.
So
it was like, when Cole came out with the shit, it was like, I might dibble and dab in some shit, but like, I ain't gotta be no full gangster. Like, I can really kick my pee and like had a girl at the school and doing my homework and still be out here with these niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Cole kind of really like built that fire up, like, oh yeah, this your lane, Zay. Like, it's a lane out here for you. Yeah. So big shout out to Jermaine face ass. So big shout out to brother. But I say my city though was my influence though. You know, in my circumstances, in my situations was my influence. For real.
Now let's get back to Atlanta as a whole. Atlanta artists are always known for working with each other and bigging up each other. Why do you think that culture of teamwork benefits and helps you guys to where you see the New Yorks, the Texas, the Calis? You kind of see people got a fit for themselves.
I think they got that from Atlanta. But being from Atlanta is different than looking at Atlanta. Yeah. So outsiders will look at Atlanta like, damn, niggas working together, but not too many niggas work together like that. Everything is like, you know, everything like everything else. Like, if you know, you know. Yeah. If you don't, you don't. Yeah. And you got niggas that work with each other that won't work with other niggas because they working with them. So I don't really know because I'm not in that type of loop. So I'm not really, you know, I can't really speak on that. But I just know in Atlanta, people do collab and people don't collab that we want to collab. Like, I wanted to see, you know, certain people collab with each other that's not going to do it because it's not on rap. It's some more shit going on that I can't speak on. And other people definitely shouldn't be speaking on if you're not even from there. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, but I feel like my city does embrace people for sure. And if they love you, they going to love you. Like, I think if you can make it out of Atlanta, it's almost like making it in New York or Cali. Like, if you make it in Atlanta, you can make it anywhere else. For sure. That's just how I feel. Like, if you can stamp your city, not even stamp it, but if you can just get a fan base in your city of Atlanta, I don't know about any other city. I just say my city, boy, because that motherfucker turned. So if you can get a name in the city, you can go anywhere else, bro. And people collab with niggas, but some people don't. It's just, you know, give or take. It's how other people look at it instead of being from Atlanta. So when you come to Atlanta and live there for a year, you'll see niggas ain't really fucking with niggas like that. Nigga, this shit.
We ain't cool about it, buddy.
This shit survival of the fittest out here, just like everybody else, you know. So it ain't no LA shit how niggas be saying it is, bro. This shit really, like, niggas is, you know, Niggas got their beef. Y'all see House of Atlanta, Housewives of Atlanta, the bitches be on there fighting and shit. Shit ain't all together.
Word.
You know, so I love my city though. Like I love my city. That's probably one of the most unique cities and I've been in a lot of cities as far as the states. I never seen nothing like Atlanta though.
Yeah. Now with Atlanta, bro, you coming up, in the 90s early, it was one of those cities where a land of opportunity, right? You go there because you feel like you can make something happen. But recently, the gang culture has taken over Atlanta, like the gang culture.
Yeah.
Why is that? And what influenced that the most, you think?
Do you rap, nigga?
Yeah.
Do you rap, nigga?
Yeah.
They putting this shit behind this shit, bro, so like I say, some niggas be with that.
Yeah.
And some niggas are with that.
Yeah.
But everybody ain't out with that, man. It ain't all what it seems, bro. Like niggas be saying they with the gang shit, and man, people can see nigga in that courtroom, and so you just gotta be careful, bro, because it will swallow you.
Yeah.
Atlanta will swallow you. You will come from somewhere else, and you will come to Atlanta, and you would think and you'll look up 6 months later and you be done swallowed. You know what I'm saying? You be done swallowed up. Yeah. You get to talking. Now you talking like these folk. Mm-hmm. Now you moving like these folk. Now you done, you know what I'm saying? Bitches done got about 3, 4, 5 bodies now out of nowhere that they ain't even. But it's the lifestyle. Atlanta is crazy, bro. You get caught up in it, bro. But you gotta be strong minded and know who you are as a person. You feel me? And I think that's my strong point. Like I know who I am. I know I don't gotta fit in. I know niggas that, you know what I'm saying, other shit that niggas do, that niggas praise. So it's like I don't have to fit in with that shit.
Right.
So it's just all about knowing you. And I think that's what the world needs to come to more of instead of the gang shit. Just be your own person. I ain't gonna lie. This shit's on ahead of its time now. Like niggas can start a new gang, bro. Like niggas can be like a pool gang.
Yeah.
Like niggas can go to, you know what I mean? Like niggas can walk around with niggas can walk around with pool sticks and be cool now.
For sure.
You don't even gotta shoot bang a nigga up no more. Like you can make money off of anything now. So I think niggas need to, you know what I'm saying, look at that more as far as gang banging. You know what I'm saying? Because I think all that shit watered down now, bro. I think everything is watered down, the gangs, everything, and I can't speak on that because I'm not a gang member, but I'm just saying, I just think shit is watered down as far as a whole.
Definitely.
As far as a whole, so I don't really hang with too many niggas in the gang.
So boom, when somebody listening to teach a man how to fish, what you want their experience to be like?
Bro, I always wanted the experience to be like, it's fucked up to say. I always wanted to be like some bad shit. Like, okay, like you just went through a breakup. Yeah. Your car your tire just got flat. Your bill's late. I want you to be in a struggling spot and listen to this tape because it's like, it's inspiring. And it's like, it's the same shit that you going through that somebody else is telling. It might be better than what somebody else is saying.
Yeah. I'm
just saying it in a better way. You know what I'm saying? And I just want you to be in your room alone and headphones in your ear, cause that's how I listen to cold shit.
Yeah.
Just in my room alone, just feeling it. I'm really feeling it more than the beats, more than anything else. I'm feeling what he's saying. So I think that's my approach on shit. I want you to sit down in your room, lights dim.
Oh, you want to set the mood?
Smoke you one.
Okay.
Smoke you one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you vibe out, top to bottom. It's no skips on
it. Bro, I can't hold you. Your album was the first, other than Baby, was the first album I did not have to skip.
You didn't have to skip that.
And I rolled on it. I was in the gym
you didn't have to
and
skip.
Just let it ride, bro. And you got some.
It's so crazy you said the gym because I didn't even think that I could make gym shit. But another dude told me he went to the gym and rolled to the whole tape.
Bro, listen, I woke up and I didn't even think I could in the gym. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It was just one of those.
It was just like, let me turn it on.
Let me turn it on and see what it do. I'm in there pumping. You know what I'm saying? I'm in there getting to it. And so it's like, one, I'm thankful for this project as a fan. I'm very thankful of that you as an artist, you are the person who you are. because I feel like we need this type of music. It's a lost art.
Yeah,
it's a lost art. So how do you feel where you really just different?
I don't feel it. Cause when you different, you just
different.
Yeah, you don't know until somebody keeps telling you.
Yeah.
Unless you're trying to be different.
Right.
See, unless you're trying to be different, then I think that you'll have an answer for that question. But when you just you and you just, I don't think I'm different. I just think I'm just me. Yeah. Like I don't know what to say. I just think I'm me. I always been like that though. I always been like, bro, why you wearing them fresh ass shoes outside to play in? Type nigga like, Zay think he all that. Like I always been one of them niggas. Like cause my mom would taught me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, you ain't walking out the house like that or like, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? Make sure your nails, all that. My Dukes ain't playing, bro. Right. So it all comes still from Dukes, but you know what I'm saying? Like I always been that nigga like just different, but not so much different. Yeah. It's like a difference, but it's like
different, but you can relate. You're relatable.
Yeah, you relatable as hell. Like I'm relatable as hell. So that's the aim, though.
So with you being, does it almost feel like you have pressure with being the face of your neighborhood right now?
No.
Gotcha.
No, not rapping. Yeah. It's some niggas out here that got pressure on their ass for real. Not even rapping. Like this shit is just a hobby. And I've been doing this shit for so long. It's not something that I want to get known for. If I get known, I get known, or I get global. It just happens. But this is something that I've been doing, bro. I've been doing since I was 10, 11 years old. So, like I said earlier, I'm just reaping the benefits from this shit. Yeah. I'm not really looking for attention or looking to be the face of, because there's some niggas that's the face of my shit that's not rapping. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's real faces of shit. I'm just the nigga that's telling what they doing. That's respect. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a nigga that's telling what they got going on. I'm just a reporter. That's all I'm doing. I'm just reporting shit better than what other niggas is saying. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Because there's some niggas from my neighborhood that are legends that died, that kids is still out here, like, that's still locked up, that done did some shit. I done played, like we say, throw them up, bust them up with. Like, I done got down, stole shit from the candy lady with, like, and they influenced me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want a nigga like, out there, like, hey, we gonna do, you know what I'm saying? So, for sure. It's like, I can't be like, pressure on me, because why would it be pressure on me when it's pressure on them niggas that's really going to court, that's really fighting cases? That's pressure on niggas. I'm cooling, like, I'm saying certain stories that they went through that they love for me to talk about. You know what I'm saying? But it's no pressure at all, though. I'm just cooling, bro. Yeah. Just cooling. So then, what can we expect next? Because you set the bar up here. So we expecting as fans. What is next from Carlisle? It's so crazy because I don't even know. And I think that's the best answer. I don't think nobody's supposed to know. Yeah. When you going to when I'm going to where I'm going. And I think that's why people should, show interest or, click that subscribe or whatever, because I don't know where I'm going. I know it's going to be big. I know it's going to be gigantic, colossal, but I don't necessarily, I can't tell you like, the next album going to be better than this album, bro. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to give you no cliche shit like that. Like, bro, I'm going to be crazy next time. You know what I'm saying? I'm just flowing. Like I say, I'm just flowing with this shit wherever life take me. So, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just taking in more game at this shit. Mm-hmm. Now I'm soaking up more game, and me and my boy, we was talking about, we going like, kind of like cinematic next. We're going to go like more kind of that tone and more like you can feel me a little bit more, right. And a little bit. I think that's what I'm gonna start doing though. Just feeling me a little bit more and a little bit more, and just gaining one by one fan and one by one listener and one by one supporter. I'm not looking for like the overnight shit. I'm not looking for a hit. I'm not looking for a club. I'm just looking for a one by one, because that means more. I'd rather 20 people pay $1,000 than 20 people pay $100 for my show. Cause the $100 nigga or the dollar person, he gonna go to another nigga show. They show might be $2, but they gonna pay you $1 cause your shit was $1. But you know what I'm saying? In a way, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather for a nigga to like really love this shit and paid $100 for the like Nipsey.
Yeah.
Nigga pay $100. You see what Jay-Z did? Bought that nigga out.
Come on.
And I think he only bought it. And only reason I really think he bought him out because it was $100. If I think it was anything else, I think, you know what I'm saying? You would have probably heard the story how we heard it. He probably would have bought some shit, but you would never heard it how we heard it. Like, oh, Nipsey dropped some shit and this shit $100 a tape. Jay-Z done bought him out. That's crazy because, you know, that's the shit that you appreciate more and you gonna feel that more instead of the dollar. Yeah. The dollar, everybody going, all right, well, I'm paying him $1 too. But everybody not paying a nigga $100.
That's key.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's key.
You just gotta stick to your roots, man.
You spoke on Hove, and Hove started his career through the music, but we have seen him venture off and be great. Great, amazing. What's some other aspirations that you have?
As far as what I want to venture off into?
What you want to branch off into and get into next, all outside of music?
I just want to be an entrepreneur. I don't really think I have no other I don't want to say goals. Of course I have goals, but I don't think I have no other plan right now.
Right.
I just want to focus on this. Mm-hmm. I have to knock this down first for me to focus on my label and my brand and my clothing line and my acting and I need to knock this door down first. Yeah. And once I knock this door down, everything else will come. As far as small modeling for t-shirts, collar shirts. Absolutely. As far as anything like that, cufflinks, pictures of the hands or whatever, socks. I can, so I know that I could, be in different things, but I just want to knock this down first, because I know I could. I don't want to say something, what I'm saying. I just know I could be in other things. Right. You know what I mean? And I know if I put my time and effort into that, it might be more than this what I'm doing, but this is what I love, my passion. So. But I definitely want to have a label, a barbershop. I'm just talking to my homie. We were talking about earlier about this shit. Like a barbershop, a label. As far as I want to have a community center. Niggas to pull up. Young niggas to pull up. Yes, niggas. Young niggas to pull up. And
that's a very lost art form. I'm just having
we don't have that no more. And we don't have no YMCA or swimming camps or. Man, my boy was just talking about Boy Scouts. Yeah. Yeah. And I never did it, but my boy did it, and it was like, bro, this shit taught him survival. Out there, bro, gotta cook for yourself. Out there gotta, like how you said, watch your mans back to back. That teaches you loyalty. That teaches you awareness of shit, bro. So, I just want to bring shit back like that, the real shit. I'm tired of these phones and shit. It's cool. I love it, but we need a balance. We don't have no balance no more.
That word loyalty, what does that mean to you?
It means the definition of it to me. Don't let no nigga talk bad behind your boy, or don't be talking, Absolutely. Like everybody else do loyalty, bro. I'm not finna sit here and break it down like I gotta stop. You know what I'm saying?
Like you gotta hold it.
Yeah, nigga, it's the definition, nigga. Sure. Loyalty, the definition of it, nigga. It's on the side of it, nigga. Right. You ain't finna do all this shit.
How important to you with what you're building and your brain? How important is your team to you?
Oh, man, bro. I tell them niggas every time, bro, if I had the funds, bro, I tell them every time, bro. I'm really up here, cause my homeboy probably I tell my cameraman, bro.
Shout out to your cameraman.
Oh my goodness. He's dope. Brandon is crazy. He's dope. Shout out to Brandon.
He's dope.
Shout out to B. That's my boy. I met him organically too. We was at a job. He pulled out his Mac. He pulled out his MacBook. And I'm looking like, you know what I'm saying? About like a day or two go by. He keep pulling it out though. I'm like, what bro do? Yeah. And I, you know what I'm saying? My mind already, I'm 10 years ahead of niggas. So I'm looking like, what did bro do? So I come in, whatever. I play it smooth. Cause I don't, like they do. I'm playing smooth. So I'm like, what you doing, bro? Like, B is amazing, bro. The growth that I stayed down with him and I've seen him grow, and I love him, bro. He's like family now. Because of course I done shot videos in my neighborhood, so I gotta make sure my cameraman is safe. Yeah. I gotta make sure my cameraman is,
You know what I'm saying? He got what he comfortable. Make sure he got what he need. Make sure he's not tripping about somebody running off with his camera equipment. Cause my niggas will run off with your camera equipment. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, so I have to, and everything is laid out with us. And we done grew to a certain point to where we like, you know, A and B. Like, he right before me, I'm right before him, but I'm right after he right after. You know, either way it goes. But yeah, big shout out to B, man. And Step 2, my boy, like, he keeping the nigga level, you know, and I need that. Because sometimes I get low. Yeah. Or sometimes I get high. I get too high sometimes, you know, and then nigga be like, bro, that shit, you really ain't doing that, nigga. You ain't doing that.
And it's important for you to take that criticism.
For sure. Every time. Especially, that's why I hang around my OGs, because they don't have no filter. Yeah. They don't care about what I got going on. Nigga, I'm a young nigga. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm still on the rise. I'm still grinding. They don't care about, I'm not pulling up in the McLaren for these niggas to you know what I'm saying? Facts. For these niggas to bend down to me. So they don't have to hide and sugarcoat nothing. So nobody have to tell you, like, when you come around them, hey, I heard that song. If they didn't like the song, nigga wouldn't bring it up. Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
Nigga be like, nigga ain't saying nothing. Nigga ain't gonna tell you nothing. He'll just be like, nephew, what happened yesterday? You went to the football game? Nigga ain't finna be like, hey, nephew, hey, I heard that song too. Because the nigga don't have to tell you nothing. And nigga don't have to tell you, hey, Jordan, I love your interviews, bro. Nigga don't have to, because if you watch them, you will know you love them. But if you ain't seen them or nothing, then you don't have no opinion or no comment on it every time I see you.
What's one of the best things that OG laid to you? What's one of the best gems he gave to you that you could give to the world?
Believe in God, don't believe in no man. I think that might have been the one that stoked me the most. It's something every day though. Yeah. That's the top one right now. Believe in God, don't believe in no man. I think that's the best one so far. That's from my dad.
Shout out to Pops.
Yeah, shout out to OG, man. But I think that's the best one, bro. Cause it's true. Man to fail you, God won't. Man to fail you. You see it every day.
Every day.
You know what I'm saying? So man to fail you, God won't. He might fail you at that moment, and you got to go through trials and tribulations to get to what he see that y'all aligned to, agreed to. Yeah. But man ain't gonna let you down, bro. Every time. So that might have been that one that teach a man how to fish. Teach a man how to fish.
You gotta reel it in.
He might be a big one.
Oh, he coming.
He might be a big one. Might need some help with this shit.
Hey, so when can we expect the Teach a Man How to Fish video?
I don't know, bro. Like I say, bro, I'm just going off of feelings. I don't really want to shoot too much because I want people to use their imagination with the songs. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I want people to paint their own video to it. And that's the type of music that I'm trying to, that's the type of music that I make. I want people to low-key put their own visuals to it instead of me putting it to it and the music and this and that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's certain songs on this project that I'm definitely going to shoot off of coming up soon too. I just dropped a video yesterday too, to Cry.
Shout out Cry. Go check out that on YouTube, right?
For sure, on YouTube, on my page, link in bio. OnlyOneCarlisle on YouTube, on everywhere.
My mama called me Zay, but it's what?
OnlyOneCarlisle, by the way. I just dropped Cry video in the spot with the family.
What inspired that song?
The beat. I usually don't write, so it's usually the beats. I don't write.
You hear a lot of artists say they don't write. What is, when you go into the booth, where you let your mind take you?
Bro, I am not gonna lie, bro. This shit has to be from a higher power. It's not me. I'm goofy as hell. I'm joning. You know what I'm saying? Outside the booth, bro. My homeboys be like, bro, that song you just made that hurt my heart. That was not you. That's not. You know what I'm saying? That's not you. Right. So I really don't know, bro. I just think I'm made for it, bro. I can't even. I would tell you the truth because you my boy. So I tell you the truth, bro. I just think this shit from a higher power, bro.
It doesn't have nothing to do with me. It just have something to do with when I'm in a mic, in a beat, and I'm in my vibe, I'm in my mode. I don't have no distractions. It's another power, bro. It's, you know how people speak tongue in church, and they be like, that wasn't me. That's what's going on, literally.
Because you giving it to the people.
It happens, and I'm not exaggerating either. I've never done a song that took me. I never done a song that took me 45 an hour, nothing. And sometimes I need to write, or and I'm getting into that. I'm growing as an artist too. So, but it's kind of hard for me to write because I'm going through shit daily. Right. My mind is racing daily. So me sitting and writing into some shit, ripping it up, throwing it out, I'm thinking about more shit. Yeah. But when I get in that booth and I get in my lab and I get into my, my comfort zone, it just comes from a higher power, bro. Everybody got their own reason for not writing for a reason. Some niggas say Wayne for real, but it's a higher power to me because I would write. Yeah. I would. And I think if I would write, I might be more powerful with my pen. But
you think even more powerful than you is now? Because you say, bro,
I say some shit.
Bro, you picture paint.
But that's what artist. But not even saying because if I took myself outside my shoes, I would think that I write. I would think that person has to write this for me to feel that. Yeah,
now threw me all the way off.
You see what I'm saying? I would feel like somebody has to write that. Yeah, can't nobody just come up with that in a blink of an eye.
Because it's too
Z. You know what I'm saying? So shit, I think that shit from a higher power, bro. It has to be. It has to be, bro. It's no way. It is not.
That shit is dope.
Yeah, bro. Like I said, I'm goofy as hell outside the booth. I'm a females type of guy. Like my nose on the everywhere I go. Like, but when I'm in that booth and when I'm in my comfort zone, I'm locked in, bro. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? I only take in what I want to take in. Only take in certain I want to say compliments, advice and criticism. Certain advice and criticism I only take in. It's like my brain is filtered when I'm in that booth. Yeah. I don't take in what somebody tells me. Like, hey, say this bar. I might say that bar, but then I might switch the same bar that they said up. Sure. You know what I'm saying? So it's just God, bro. I don't really have no niggas in my studio sessions at all. I record in the morning if I can. Early in the morning, like 8, I try. But if I gotta work or do whatever, I'll record later on. But I just try to get this shit freshly off my mind, so I got my whole day ahead, whatever. But I try to get this shit off. If I could record at 7 in the morning, bro, I would, cause it's freshly on my mind. Mm-hmm. I got my whole day ahead of me after I record. I don't need 18 hours in the booth. That shit is like, what are you doing with your life? Nigga in the booth is 18 hours and made 3 songs. Niggas in the booth, and this is the truth. Niggas is taking days with songs, and I'm not saying anything is wrong against that. Me at my time of my life, I just got other shit going on, bro. Sure. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's you catching the pureness of the song. Well, you could go in there real quick, knock it out.
It's the beat.
And let it be.
It's the beat. To me, it's the beat. The beat will always guide you. You know what I'm saying? And I don't try to, I rap on the beat. I don't rap with the beat. So it's just a lot, bro. It's just different, bro. I just hope everybody really try to tap into this tape. It's touching. It's a dope ass vibe, bro. This shit really. It's really crazy. From the cover.
You got you one.
From the cover.
I ain't got, bro.
From the cover.
Got you one.
From the cover.
You got you one. And I could only sit here and say thank you. Thank you to the world. Thank you to the people. Thank you for God for allowing him to use you. You know what I'm saying? Because you really are like a vessel. And where your music can put people and inspire people, bro, you on your way. You on your way. All you gotta do is just stay down. Yeah. Stay down.
Like gravity.
That's it. I see his faces on your neck, right? So explain those pictures.
This is my granny.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think this it's my grandmother.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is her mom. She passed away in 2020. Everybody know how great Granny is, bro. The glue to the family.
For sure.
family reunions and all that extra shit.
Right.
So I got him first, my granddaddy, which is my granddaddy. So when I got him, I come back to the spot. He like, no, I got my grandmother first. Got my grandmother first before anybody. I got my grandmother. My granddaddy like, you ain't get me on the side of your neck?
Oh, you know what you had to do.
So I was like, man, I was going to get him anyway, but I just went back the next 2 weeks and I was like, let me tap my nigga up. Like, cause this is my nigga. Like, this nigga hold me down. Like, this the nigga you call.
Nah, for sure.
You know how granddaddy is.
Man, come on.
You know, so,
man, I need a ride.
Anything, bro, anything. So that's my nigga. So like, I had to tap my boy, and Granny came later, great Granny, and she passed away from she was elderly, and passed away from natural causes, which is I'm blessed. She was a big factor of the family. She kept all our cousins, and she kept everybody together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we would always go over here to her house and. Christmases, even if we leave this house, we know we're going to Big Mama house.
You know that.
Like,
come on, Big Mama.
Especially the South, like we're going to Big Mama house. Like, nigga, y'all can have Thanksgiving here at 12 or 12 through 5 o'clock, but we going to Big Mama house, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So Christmas is everything. So this is her, Mary. And it's crazy because I got my hands tatted by my other grandmother on my other side, and my mother, which is her mother. Her name is Mary too. So both of my grandmother's name is Mary. Of course, they got different last names, and they still everybody living except for Grandma Watson. So everybody on me still living, and I think that's the dopest part about my tattoos is everybody still living. Yeah. Cause my artist even said that he was like, "Are these people passed away?" I was like, "No, these folks. So they get these folks just built a house. Nah, for sure. Yeah, these folks 70 something. These folks is alive and moving well. Yeah. So I think that's the dopest part about my tats. Like these folks are not passed away. They get to see what's on me and what's really meaningful to me. And like I say, family. Like on the album, that shit means everything to me. Like,
and I know you take a liking to the OGs, but what does it mean to you when you see OGs really want to pour into you? How much does that mean to you?
A lot. Cause like I said, bro, these folks been living years ahead of you. For them to embrace me, and you know how they do. You know how they do, young niggas. You don't know. All right, man. All right, go to the store, man. I don't get treated like that. So I embrace that and I love that. Like, all right, well, if you go to the store, go get us some cigarettes. I'm not that nigga. I'm not getting asked to do certain things. And it get to a certain point where I ask them to do it and they do it. So it's all mutual respect though, bro. Sure. And I love that shit. I definitely embrace that shit because, like I say, these are some folks that did shit that was before iPhones was out. Like, these are some people that did shit before cameras rolls was out. So, you gotta, embrace these folks. These folks really was for real with this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I definitely take that as, like, an advantage, too. Because a lot of young niggas don't have that. I got a lot of them. I don't just have, like, 2 or 3. Like, I got, like, teams of OGs and older niggas that's giving me game and giving me knowledge, and some, like I say, some of it is not all good, and all of it is not bad. Right. So I just take in what I can for what I need. You know what I'm saying? And I dice it up, mix it up how I want to. Right.
Boom. With experience and success, or let's just say focusing on yourself, right? How have that translated to like friendships, the good, the bad, the ugly?
As far as what?
Losing friends not understanding.
I think we have a problem with communication, bro. Yeah. That's my culture. Like we don't communicate well, and most fallouts don't be about nothing. Especially to a dude. This is about money or women. Mm-hmm. I just think we have miscommunications about shit. Yeah. And that's what most of my fallouts were about. With people that I thought would be here today to even come to certain shit like this, out of state, out of town, kicking it like how we kicking it. We're not in no boo-boo shit. Big shit. What I'm saying? We ain't in no poo-put shit. We really kicking it. You know what I'm saying? We you know what I'm saying? So, these are people that I thought would have been here.
And on this journey, man, like my boy told me, bro, a lot of people not gonna stay down, bro. It's only for so long, you know. It's only for so long, man. It's sad to say, when you trying to reach your goals, you're gonna lose a couple friends.
And do you feel like you a person that could double back for those people, or do you feel like, you know what, you ain't get it? So
it's not gonna be the same.
Yeah,
it's not gonna be the same. I would double back, but it's not gonna be the same double back. It won't be the same as once I felt what I felt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might have felt like, bro, you could have got an M then. Bro, you could have got an M. Now it's like, I'll give you 50. I'll give you 30. I make sure your kids straight.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna look out for you. Cause it's like, once you work this hard, Flock, once you set up shit how you set it up,
this shit
means a lot. It's not even the money.
It ain't.
It means more for somebody to come waste their time, their process. It's like the folks in Philly, trust the process. We ain't talking about trust the money. It ain't about the money. It ain't too much about the funds. It's about the process of this shit, the nights of this shit, the editing of this shit. You know how many times my engineer had to sit down and bring me back? I'm forever in debt to that nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For the cameras to be set up how they are set up now, for that lady to be over there sitting how she is now, all this shit matters, bro. You have to take this shit in and be appreciative of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit could be, you can't even have this shit going on, bro.
Yeah.
For niggas to be like, you know, I don't think niggas appreciate this shit. Because they see it so much.
Right.
And they don't understand the real from the fake because everything seems so real now. You know what I'm saying? And everything is not.
So what do you feel like is more important, the end goal or the journey?
Both. But if I was to pick one, it's the journey.
Yeah.
The end goal might not be what people would think what you think your end goal is. And what your end goal might be different from what people think your end goal was.
Yeah.
Some people end goal might have been, I just want to make a hit and I'm out the door.
Yeah.
That might have been a nigga end goal, but you as a fan, as a supporter, you wanted it to be, oh, he could have did more. But that wasn't what he wanted.
Yeah.
So it matters about the journey. And I think that means more. Of course, the end process, you know what I'm saying? You want to reap everything that you put in, but I think the journey means more because you can learn from one journey and go to another journey. You can go from right now fucking with Kyle to somebody, or Kyle could go from fucking with you and learn some shit off of you and build you and turn you into somebody that like what you got going on and they'll mess with you.
Nah, he stuck with me.
I'm just saying though. And I be wondering like that. But the reality is somebody is going to outdo somebody.
Yeah.
And that's not.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing.
No, it's nothing wrong with it, but it's not intended. We just doing what we doing.
At all.
So if somebody want to pick up bro and they charge him and he get to charge him what he want to charge and they don't do that for you, you don't trip out right now.
Nah.
You wait.
Absolutely.
Or the other way around. If you get some shit and they got their cameraman already and he just sit down, damn, bro, like, damn, for real? But don't feel like that off the gate. And I think that's what we do. Our emotions run first take.
Yeah.
Just sit back and wait. Bro might come back. Bro might have something that he sees more ahead.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Than what you see. Even though he's still, like, if he cold cut you, then yeah. Like, if he just straight cold turkey you, then that's fucked up. But if he tell you, like, bro, I'm trying to work this one, bro, I swear I got you, bro. Like, I just think
and that's the beautiful relationship I have with Kyle, my cameraman, bro. It's so dope to, bro, I encourage him to go be the best
you can
be, bro. Don't let sit down with me be your end goal, bro. Because I want to see you shooting movies.
Because first of all, I'm still learning.
Yeah.
So why would I put you in some shit that I'm still learning?
Shout out Kyle, man. Shout out
Kyle. To these niggas behind this shit,
Come
bro.
on. Cause
without these niggas, this shit would not be possible.
Real talk. Real talk. And I'm a firm believer, bro. He took my vision on.
Come on, bro. You got the camera. Come on, bro. You got the light. Come on, man.
He
You got
just
the light
brought
shit.
this into.
Come on, man. Look at the mic.
Come on.
Somebody can stay back here and pick up.
My boy kicking
man, so bro, you gotta appreciate these folks, bro.
For sure.
And you never and just like the other way around though, he has to appreciate you. Just because he has more than you right now, that doesn't mean that more equipment or more things is going. That doesn't mean that he should look at you as like, okay, well, you know what I'm saying? Everything has to be balanced, bro. Yeah. So, you know, I'm just.
You speak on the word balance a lot. You've mentioned it a lot in this interview. What does that look like to you, and what does that mean to you?
Can't be too high, you can't be too low. Granddaddy said that. That's another gym. Can't be too high, you can't be too low. You gotta be.
And you just reminded me of something. You do the that's one of your signature.
It is. That song. I'm glad.
Where did that come from? How did that come about?
Oh, you like some old shit.
It's
like
hey.
yeah. What? It's one of them old shits though. Like I really like it because it's like, you know who I am. Like it's my signature. For sure. Almost. So I started to use that more in my beginning of my tracks because it's like, okay, I know he finna come on. Like I know this is verse. Like some niggas got their own shit what they do. But mine is just it's almost like some masterpiece shit.
Shout out. Yeah.
You know, but it's more like, you know, new schoolish. And shout out to Master P.
For sure.
Fuck with P. But, and not the QCP. I fuck with QCP too, but shout out to Master P.
Yeah.
For sure. You know, very smart to the game. Change the game. Change the game for everybody. But that is some natural shit, bro. It's natural. I don't even, just like niggas got their whistle today, that 42 Doug whistle. It's just that
I think that special. I think that very special. You know what you about to get.
You know what you finna get.
And you know who you about to hear. And you know it's about to just be some dope shit.
So I think that's that you know that punch that it's me. Yeah. So
who we like in the Super Bowl?
I'm not really a football guy. And then, you know, this is the first time that it's crazy you said it because both of them on TV now. This is the first time ever in history that there's been two black quarterbacks, which is lame as fuck. Yeah. But I can't go against nobody. But I can't put my money against Mahomes. Just like putting your money against, you know, I'm saying Kobe or LeBron. I'm not putting my money against bro. So. You know, whoever eats his own. Like, I'm just.
That was a question just to throw out there.
Yeah. I'm gonna be around for the drinks and the smoke. Yeah. I'm not really focused on the game, nigga. Ever since my heart got broken by the Falcons and Tom Brady, I haven't been feeling the Super Bowl.
What's up with Atlanta sports? Why you feel like Atlanta sports never reached the pinnacle that it is?
Nigga, we can't have everything. Yeah. You can't have the rap scene. You can't have the strippers. You can't have the bitches. You can't have the niggas. You can't have this. You can't have sports. You can't have the goddamn. Y'all houses ain't nothing down here. Real estate ain't nothing down here. Y'all got all the land. Y'all got all the clothes and swag and bitches. You can't have everything. So I just feel like it's like I say, back to the balance shit. It's all a balance. You can't have everything. The Hawks can't be fine, and you got Magic City up the street.
Talk about Magic City, because that is a landmark for Atlanta.
For sure.
What is like just from your experiences being there and just the talk of the town? What does Magic City mean to Atlanta?
It's crazy because like bro, Magic, bro.
Cause
you can go in there. You can go in there, Magic City, bro. You can go in there and get you some lamb chops, with some collard green. You go in there, motherfucker, get you a Southern plate. You got the baddest strippers of the baddest strippers. Cause you know Magic City, like all strippers can't work at certain other strip clubs. Once you work at Magic City, like this is where you're working at.
Yeah, that's like the pinnacle.
Yeah, like. You can work probably at Blue Flame or something, but like you can't work at no other strip club. Yeah. They got a contract probably somewhere. So Magic City is like where like I say, you come get lamb chops, all that shit. You niggas come break their records. Yeah. Niggas break their record. I think that's really what it is. It's a lot of rap dudes and a lot of rap niggas that come break their records at Magic City, and they come in like Future. You got a lot of local artists that are big in Atlanta, but they might not be big to other niggas, but they're big in Atlanta, right. Which is big everywhere because Atlanta is a big distribution place. So Magic is crazy, bro. Magic is crazy, bro. It's an experience. You can smoke weed, strippers, butt booty naked. You can't get that. Can't get that nowhere else.
Not for sure.
Can't get it nowhere else.
Now, what do you think the future of the music scene is for Atlanta? And am I sitting in front of it right now?
You are sitting in front of it, I think, bro. Like I say, the game is saturated, so it's only so much niggas can really say now. Especially for my city, because they got a lot of people indicted on shit. So, you just gotta have that talk, bro. You gotta come different now. My city, bro, it's crazy now. And it changed so much in the last 2-3 years. Yeah. It changed so much. From people dying, from people locked up, from people telling on people, from people. It's a lot. So I think the new face is kind of coming back to almost the Andre style. Yeah. Almost the Outkast style. I think it's coming back to that. For sure. It may not happen this year, it may not happen next year, it may not happen the year after that. But I feel like it's coming back to that. And to be honest, my opinion of hip hop, I don't think it's going to be around for that much longer. Yeah. Wow. I don't think we're going to have.
I need you to elaborate on that one.
You can see it.
Yeah. You can. I feel like it just
it's watered down so much. It's not going to be drilled out. It's not gonna mean it's not gonna mean as much. Yeah. So people have to separate themselves from this shit. Yeah. Everything don't last forever. Rap music is not gonna be the hottest shit forever. Yeah. We think it is, and we take that shit for granted. Yeah. And we just think rap music nigga, this ain't shit. Nigga, it's just music. Niggas could take off tomorrow doing tongue shit or some shit and go viral, and now niggas is doing tongue shit and rapping in tongue and shit. So we have to and I think that's what it was with hip hop. We have to embrace this shit and keep this shit to a format, bro. We don't care about that no more. Oh yeah, that shit hot, bro. It fire beat, bro. That shit fire, bro. No, it's not. Kill a nigga, shoot a nigga. It's not. It's not.
I don't want to hear that no more.
It's not.
I don't.
It's not.
I love and don't get me wrong. I love.
It was cool too.
I love the artists who I love who
it was cool.
How to picture paint.
It was
but
cool.
I don't want to hear that no more. Cool. As a fan of it, as someone who covers it, I don't want to hear.
So the face of Atlanta, bro, it's changing now. Yeah. It's changing day by day. You really can't say. I just know that I think. It's Atlanta, because you always gonna have some niggas coming out of Atlanta. You just gotta embrace them niggas and push them niggas. You know what I'm saying? You push them the same way that you push the thugs, the tips, the 3 stacks, the CeeLos, everybody from there,
You spoke on an indictment and you just mentioned Thug, right? With Thug having to sit down, free Thug, what has he meant? Are you able to see what he's meant to the culture of hip hop in Atlanta itself?
It ain't even Atlanta for Thug. Thug turned this shit all the way out. Yeah. It's deeper than Atlanta now. Yeah. Big shouts out to bro. I don't want to see bro locked up and no shit like that, but yeah, bro, he changed the game. Of course, who would sit here and say he did? Yeah. And he was always him. Like I said, he was always him. His time wasn't probably at the time that he came out with certain shit. But he flourished and stayed down and stayed him and did what he did and became one of the biggest, stars ever, almost. So, shouts out to bro, free bro. Free Thug, man. So, Thug is a big influence on my city. One of the biggest, if not the biggest, of my city, of the South. So, much respect to bro. For sure. The indictment fucked up though. It's ugly, I know.
What's the city feel like? What's the
vibe of the city?
What's the vibe of your city where your ear to the street where you hearing like it's this, it's that, it's looking
The vibe is really
crazy right now. The vibe is crazy. Niggas don't want to deal with niggas now.
Yeah.
Free Lucci.
Yeah.
I fuck with Lou Wop too, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm my folk from McKinneyville for real. I was saying free Migo. Them folk from McKinneyville. Them folk from some here McKinneyville. So
free Lucci.
That's who I deal with for real. So it's sour. It's sour. It's really sour in my city right now. And I don't know when we're gonna get over it. But I know there's new artists every day coming out with dope shit.
Do you think could it ever be a unite? Could we ever see?
Nah.
Yeah.
Too much bloodshed. Too many losses.
Yeah.
Too many nights that niggas, was riding around looking for niggas. I don't think it'll never mesh. And that's just sometimes you gotta have that shit. Niggas have wars every year. Niggas have great wars.
Shit, America at war right now.
So,
you feel me?
And it builds shit.
Yeah.
It might not build shit for they shit, but it builds shit for our shit.
Yeah.
It might not build shit for our shit, but it builds shit for they shit. Once we lose a war, they build it. And once we, you know what I'm saying? Vice versa. So,
absolutely.
Wars are all, they're all not bad. You know what I'm saying? Of course, people gotta die for this shit. Because this just America. But all wars are not bad. So, like I say, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I really don't try to get into that shit, bro. I don't have nothing to do with them folk. I'm from Campbellton Road. We don't got nothing. Our folk been locked up before these folk.
Yeah.
CRG been getting indicted. You know what I'm saying? Folk been getting indicted, bro.
Yeah. Speak on Campbellton because like that is a legendary street.
Yes. Seriously. I don't think people know how legendary
No, that's a real long.
And we joke about it because we joke about it. We was like,
it's the good side and the bad side.
We was like, niggas take an inch, but they'll take Campbellton Road.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So shit, like the road is very complex. You can get lost up in it. It's Campbellton Road. It goes from a good side to a bad side, back to another good side, back to another bad side.
Right.
And
you can, I've been on Campbellton, and you can see it.
Oh yeah.
You can see when you cross over, and it's one of those. Wow.
Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah,
you can see it.
But what does Campbellton mean to you?
That's all I know. I don't know nothing about the east side of my city. I don't know really too much of downtown of my city. All I know is the SWATs of my city. I can tell you where to get from there. No GPS. But everything else, bro, I need probably GPS because my city hell, bro. Like, everything changing now, bro. Nothing the same. It's building up so fast. But Campbellton is legendary neighborhood. CRG was one of the first cliques or a group of niggas to come about from my city, from what niggas heard of. Right. CRG was Campbellton Road Gangsters. So you got a lot of niggas still locked up today for crimes that they did in 2003, 2002. You know what I'm saying? That they shouldn't even still be locked up about. I know the law probably passed it by now. Sure. You know what I'm saying? For but my neighborhood is legendary. I come from Dotson. I'm from Dotson in Delow, between that area. So not too much Ben Hill. I pay for Ben Hill, football and all that shit. So kind of on down. You just gotta be from there to know for real. It's kind of that's a whole other interview.
With coming from all this legendariness, you talking about the SWATs, Campbellton. Do you feel like your life is calculated?
As far as break it down.
Just calculated as in you just right on time. Everything with you just right on time.
Yeah, I do.
Cause you a part of some legendary shit.
Yeah.
So how do you take that in and just feed that to the world?
It just come, bro. It's no mathematics behind the shit. It's no like, oh, I know I'm this and I know I'm that, so let's do this. It's more like just do it. Yeah. It's no like, it's no adding, subtracting this shit. It just come with it.
But you say that shit organic.
Yeah, it's organic. So like, so I don't really have an answer for that question. It just comes, bro. I don't really, feel no pressure or nothing about this shit. It is what it is, bro. But Campbellton is very, very legendary, bro. Yeah. Especially the side I'm from, bro. My niggas is legendary, bro. My niggas ain't really never been locked up like that. They been dead time or whatever, but my niggas always been out. My niggas ain't the biggest or the littlest. Yeah. My niggas always been balanced.
That
Like how I
balance,
keep saying about
yeah.
this shit. My niggas always know like I'm not serving at this time. I'm doing this at this time. I ain't doing that. I ain't taking this drug. Like my niggas always never been all out niggas. So, you know, you got your ones that's crazy as hell. You know, everybody got their ones that's crazy, but all my niggas still kind of here and living. You know, some people dead or whatever, but majority of my niggas is still alive, not doing jail time, not on probation or nothing, which is a blessing, bro. It's a blessing, bro, because we come from shit that, you know what I'm saying, I could have been doing some crazy shit, bro. I couldn't even be right here with you today, bro, to be honest, bro. I ain't have to listen to nobody. I could have did what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? It was free will for me. Yeah. I ain't had to listen to my granddaddy. I ain't had to listen to my mom and them. They don't care to the day, for real. If I listen to them, but they respect the man that I am, and they know how they raised me. You know what I'm saying? But sure. We don't look at each other like, you should have been, we don't look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like how Absolutely. Some neighborhoods and some, we don't look at it like you should have went to school. We don't look at each other like that. We look at each other like you build off the opportunity that you have and you create the best that you have. So that's what I respect about my hood, my family, my road.
Boom. So we wrapping up. I want you to, send your shots out and tell people where they can find all your music and your platform.
OnlyOneCarlisle on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. OnlyOneCarlisle. For sure, man. And, shouts out to everybody that's fucking with me, bro. My family, my loved ones, my boys, niggas that's not here today. Shouts out to everybody, bro. Shouts out to these niggas that don't even fuck with me. I know they gonna watch this shit. That shit gonna be so lovely.
Hey.
That'd be the best.
Hey.
I'ma love that
do
shit.
Do you think like with come the hate? Where do you feel like
that should make you the best?
Yeah.
It should make you the best. It's supposed to make you the best. That shit fuel.
Do you okay? Would it be a fuel? Is it something like a person should feed into though? Do you think it should be? Oh, I know I got haters. Let me do this, or no. I know I got.
No, it should never be off of that. Yeah. You should always move with great intentions. You should move off of because somebody else say, yeah, that shit bad. Like you know that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think you should feed into it. I just think you should fuel it though. It should drive you more instead of like it being the fuel. Yeah. If you kind of get what I'm saying.
That boy, you be using them words. That boy be using them words.
But yeah, so I just think hate, man. Hate is love.
Yeah.
It's a thin line between that shit.
On that note, we gonna wrap it up, bro. I love you. Appreciate you for coming on the show.
My guy.
I love you.
My brother.
Babe boy.
Babe boy. We should got some more goddamn Bel Air.
Boom, episode 4. We have my boy OnlyOneCarlisle. Go check his album out. Teach a man how to fish. Like, comment, subscribe. If I told you once, I'm gonna tell you twice. Go ahead and do that. Boom. Thank y'all for tuning in.